Off-duty cop hears scream, rushing inside his home to get canine dog when he spots woman in trouble. Dogs are truly mankind's best friend. So often we think of dogs as cuddly creatures that we get to snuggle with, and that's true, they are. But so often they are defenders and important parts of our family. One woman recently had an encounter with two dogs, both with different intentions. A woman in Ferguson, Missouri is happy to have come out of a terrifying ordeal with only a few injuries and nothing permanent after she was attacked by a neighborhood dog. Catherine Rose was outside her home a few days ago when one of the neighbors accidentally let one of their dogs out. "I'm trying to stay strong, but it's so hard," said Catherine Rose. It was in the middle of the afternoon and Catherine was outside her home when the dog beelined towards her. Like a missile from hell, the escaped dog leapt into the air and grabbed a hold of her hand and arm with its teeth. When Catherine was attacked, she screamed and a nearby neighbor heard her in his own home. "I mean, the worst scream I've ever heard. It was a blood-curdling scream," said Drew Cannaday. Drew knew that something bad was happening, and when he opened the door, he saw. Drew and his dog Ozzy leapt out of bed and knew they needed to act quickly. Drew's an officer and Ozzy is his dog. If there was a duo that was able to help, it was Ozzy and Drew. "I grabbed my robe because I was in my underwear and I go running to the door," said Cannaday. Her son Reggie had a broom and he's trying to hit the dog with a broom to get him off. "I didn't feel safe discharging my weapon with her arm in its dog's mouth and her son right there." With his options limited, he allowed Ozzy to take over the situation. With a simple command of "Ozzy, get him," the rescue dog took off down the street. Ozzy isn't a trained canine, but he knew that someone needed to be protected. Ozzy was able to hold off Poncho, the other dog, for 20 minutes while they tried to get him contained. When Poncho first let go of Ozzy, he turned around and grabbed his own owner, bit his own owner in the calf, said Cannaday. "This dog is super aggressive, and why the door was left open for him to get out, I don't know." Although it wasn't clean, they were able to get the woman to safety and get the dog away from anyone else it could hurt. As a result of the attack, Poncho had to be put down. As for Catherine, she is thankful Drew and Ozzy responded so quickly. "I'm alive," said Rose. "Thank God for Drew, the police officer that stayed next to me, and his dog. His dog saved my life." Ozzy and Catherine both were hurt a bit, but they're going to be fine.